the Sterling Stream. Recently, the foods class had a chili cook-off. Let's go check it out. How do you feel your group did in the chili cook-off?
Oh, well, obviously we won, so I feel like we all did our own part in making the chili. Yeah.
What did your group do to prepare for the cook-off?
Well, our group was ready when Miss Reese told us that we were gonna have a chili contest. So we all got ready, we were all excited, and we just picked the best chili we could to win the competition.
Man, that chili looked good. Now let's take it to senior countdown with Anisha.
Thanks, Marquise. As this year comes to a close, let's see how our seniors prepare for the end of the year.
What have you been doing to prepare for the end of senior year?
Okay, for the end of senior year, I've been, planning my grad party because it's going to be like with something else. And then I've been filling out college draft, scholarships, but even though I'm probably just going to go sock. But other than that, yeah, I'm just chilling,
What are you most excited for it being the end of senior year?
For the end of my senior year, I'm most excited for prom mostly, and being able to graduate to and leaving Southern High School and move on to my college.
What have you been doing in preparation for the end of your senior year?
I've been getting all my grades up, finishing my grad point that I'm doing for AP Psychology, and then I'm planning my graduation party.
What are some things you're most excited about for it being the end of senior year?
For it being the end of senior year, I'm most excited about graduation. Yeah, just ready to get out of here.
What are you doing in preparation for the end of senior year?
For my end of my senior year, I've been trying to get my invitation sent. I've been scheduling my graduation party, and I've been trying to prepare myself for college too.
What are you most excited for it being the end of senior year?
Basically just leaving here. I'm sort of just done with it.
I'm excited to walk through those gates and get my diploma.
Now that we've seen what our seniors are doing to prepare for the end of the year, let's see how our soccer girls did on United Night.
Thanks, Anisha. The Sterling High School girls soccer program has just hosted a very special event regarding the new generation of soccer players with the old. Let's go take a look at what this program did.
Today I'm here with Teresa DePellegrin, Sterling United's U10 girls soccer coach. So Teresa, what is Sterling United?
Sterling United is a youth soccer, travel soccer team that participates in a league play with the Iowa organization, and it's a development program as well as a competitive program.
So what made you come up with this United Night?
When Scott Gearing, the actual manager and creator of Sterling United, years ago with his older son Carter, he used to have games, little scrimmages and we hadn't had one in a long time, and we never really did one with the girls before. It was always with the boys. So my daughter plays for Sterling High School, who was also a Sterling United player as well. I decided that to celebrate her accomplishments, as well as several girls on that Sterling High School team played for Sterling United, and I coached them. I had the honor of coaching them when they were younger. So this was a way to bring my old generation and my new generation together. And so we ended up having 22 players representing the teams. We had ages U8 all the way up to the U12s. And we were able to play a little game and have a little bit of fun.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
What does this United Night mean for the high school program?
It connects the United program and any youth program to our program here at the high school level. And that doesn't mean necessarily just girls, but it can be girls or boys. We need the United program and others like it as feeder programs for our program. And it's good for United players and other youth players looking to play in high school to understand technically and tactically what we need them to do, how to get in shape, and how to train for playing at the next level.
Wow, what a great event. Can't wait to see what those young players achieve. Now on to Gannon's weather.
Well, back to the overcast.
Thanks for the weather, Gannon. Now let's take a look at how some of our seniors are feeling about their 4th season of their spring sport.
Me personally, over the last 4 years, I think the biggest thing that has changed is not just necessarily focusing on how I perform at a meet, but really as I've stepped up into the upperclassman role, and now that I'm a senior, you really see that to make everybody do as well as they can, you really have to make sure that everybody's getting that same effort out on the track.
Especially starting my sophomore and junior years, a lot of underclassmen have been stepping up. My freshman year, a lot of the events were senior dominated, and over these past 3 years especially, I've been able to watch a lot of underclassmen rise to the occasion and show off their talents.
Coach Pepper, he turned the program around. A few years ago, we became successful as players, and we started off as a young team, and we just kept working together. So
in these past 4 years, we've also switched numerous coaches, from Bryant to Alex Miller, now to Ali Messina. But the program has always been surrounded about uplifting women as a whole, as well as giving a new love to the sport. And honestly, it's just a really great program. We always have people there for you, even when you need someone and it seems like you're alone. You're not. You always have your team behind you, and especially your coaches.
For me, softball has changed because I have become more confident as the years have gone on, and I think that I've become more of a leader on my team as I've gotten older and had more experiences.
Over the last 4 years, tennis has changed for me mostly because I came from a kid who had never touched a tennis racket before to the #2 singles on varsity, and I've just grown to be a much more confident player and a much better player skill-wise, and I've just become a leader and just someone that the younger kids have looked up to.
I'd just like to say thank you. Over these past 4 years, fast or slow, or whether it's a throws coach or Coach Campbell, they've taught me that track isn't all about working hard and putting in all the work in the weight room. It's about having fun and enjoying every moment with your teammates.
What are some things you would like to say to your coaches and teammates before you graduate?
Well, I'd like to say for next year, keep working hard. Young guys, we have a young team, so keep working hard. Keep those grades up.
Coaches, I just want to thank you guys for instilling confidence in me and always believing in me, even when I'm at my worst. And to my teammates, I just want you guys to remember me as the teammate that was always there for you.
I'd like to thank my coaches for, believing in me since I was 15 years old until now, and trusting me. And also I'd like to thank my teammates for all their dedication and hard work, because it has paid off, and that's why our program is so successful.
I'd definitely like to thank my coaches for believing me all 4 years and never really giving up on me, even though sometimes I've given up on myself, because obviously I was never the best tennis player when I was younger because I never picked up a racket. And I'd like to thank my teammates just for giving me lots of great memories and a lot of fun throughout the years. So, yeah.
Hopefully these sports don't change too much in the next 4 years. Now let's talk to some students about the SAT versus the ACT.
Now that we see how the seniors perform in the field, let's see how their performance is in the classroom.
I personally prefer the ACT better because I felt like I understood it more and was more prepared for that, and I had different ways to study more than the SAT. I felt like I kind of just was like, oh, it's time to take it, so I just felt more prepared, and I understand the ACT better, like the points process and how it works. So
I would have to agree with Sam. I think the ACT is just genuinely more chill than the SAT. I feel like when I went into the SAT, I was super nervous, and the first time I took my ACT, I was chilling.
I preferred the ACT because it went a lot faster.
I preferred the SAT just because it seemed faster and there was less reading.
For SAT because it was easier and I got the day off of school. But for the ACT, I had to come in on Saturday at like 7 in the morning, and it took like the whole day. So, SAT.
Now let's give our brains a break, but not our broadcast team. Let's see how they compete in the Easter relay.
After all the talk about the SAT and ACT, let's see how the Easter relay went. The B team really stepped up their game today. This is Abby Sheets from the Sterling Stream signing off.